If you want more followers on Twitter who are relevant to your profession, who can help you in your career, then there are three things you need to do. Firstly, you need to decide what are you going to talk about, and you are going to only talk about that. And ideally, that topic should be related to your career. So for example, if you're a lawyer and your clients are, let's say, startups, you are going to talk about the legal problems that startups face. You are going to talk about stories where a startup had some legal problem and how you solved it. You may talk about how other lawyers solved some problem for startups, or some book you read about startups and something you learned. And you are not going to write about politics. You are not going to write about, I don't know, journalism. You are not going to write about travel. You are not going to do all of those things. This is very, very important. Unless you are already an influencer, you have 10, 20, 30,000 followers, there is no point talking about every other thing. If your focus is that I am going to take professional advantage from my Twitter profile, then you have to keep your Twitter profile focused. Otherwise, you're going to lose followers instead of gaining followers. This is very important. Many people make this mistake. Second, you have to know who are the people who are also talking about the same thing. So for example, again, if you're a startup lawyer, then you are going to find out who are the other startup lawyers or people who are talking about law and startups frequently, or you are going to find all of them. You're going to find all the startup founders. You are going to follow them, and you are going to regularly engage on their posts. So if they are going to leave a post on, let's say, if they are writing about legal problems, great, but maybe they're writing about investment, or they're writing about the VC industry, or they're complaining about how they're struggling to get new clients, or whatever they're dealing with, right? You are going to meaningfully engage with those posts, leave helpful comments under those posts. And if you write very good value added comments, you will soon see that people start following you back. Maybe not the first time you write a comment, maybe the 5th time, 10th time, 20th time, they're going to follow you back because you are somebody who has some value to offer and they like you. They're going to follow you back, and you are going to build your initial followership. So the first 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 people are probably come by doing this. You're going to leave comments on your community and they're going to follow you back. This is the second thing. The third thing you must do, and this is working currently, I don't know if it will work 1 year down the line. So you should take advantage of it right now as long as it works. That is, you're going to organize spaces, Twitter spaces. Twitter spaces are very powerful. Call your friends to join the Twitter space. So if you are, again, let's say a startup lawyer, you're going to call your clients to join the space and talk about something. There is a crypto tax. Okay, call all crypto founders, invite them to the space, talk about crypto tax, talk about the new developments, something by RBI. Call the fintech founders, call them up on phone, text them on Twitter, text them on WhatsApp, whatever, and tell them that, hey, I'm doing a Twitter space, join, we're going to discuss these problems, it might help you. Some of them will say yes, and you do the space, and you keep doing this all the time, you are going to see massive traction. There have been times I have done a Twitter space and got 500 followers from one space. It's crazy, right? And that happens. It won't happen on every space, but it can happen. And you must try this out. Okay. So to summarize the 3 strategies, number 1, talk about only one topic, add a lot of value on that topic. Second, follow all the people who are interested in that topic or your target group, and keep commenting on their posts with meaningful and value added content. And the third thing is that organize Twitter spaces in your domain. Do this and your Twitter profile will be unstoppable. Does this help you? Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comments.